Good morning, welcome to BOTB HQ, Parsons Green, South West London. My name is Christian Williams, presenter here at BOTB. We're here this morning to judge the Dream Car competition and the Lifestyle competition running from the 8th to the 14th of October 2018. Just before I continue, huge congratulations to both of our winners last week in the Dream Car competition, picking up £101,000 ABD Audi RS4R and £20,000 in cash. Alan Joynson, and in our Lifestyle competition, winning a £20,000 Harley Davidson FXDR George Rexia. I'm now going to pass over to Alex Brooks from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
Good morning, my name is Alex Brooks from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a ball out of the hat to determine their seating position. Firstly, Mr. Kieran Fitzgibbon. Good morning.
Hi, my name's Kieran Fitzgibbon. I've been a footballer for more than 30 years and more recently a referee. Number 1.
Mr. Hugh Gilroy.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, my name is Hugh Gilroy. I'm a referee, mentor, tutor and observer. Number 7.
Mr. Alan Goma.
Good morning. Good morning, my name is Alan Goma. I'm an ex-professional footballer. I played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle and Fulham. Number 6.
Mr. Leo Donnellan.
Hi Alex.
Morning.
Good morning, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having been with Chelsea, Fulham and Leighton Orient. Number 3.
Mr. Trevor Weaver.
Good morning, Alex. Good morning. I'm Trevor Weaver. I've been refereeing for over 30 years and I also mentor. Number 5.
Mr. Gareth Dineen.
Morning, Alex. Good morning, my name is Gareth Dineen. I'm a senior county referee and I also appoint referees to various competitions throughout the London area.
2.
And finally, Mr. Ari Mendonca.
Good morning, Alex.
Morning.
Good morning, my name is Ari Mendonca. Been involved in football for over 30 years, first as a player, now as a referee. Number 4.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, Hugh, could you please justify your selection, please?
Yeah, mine's a red cross here. 2 players in shot. I feel they're both tussling for the ball. This player in black looks like he's got his arm maybe holding the player in blue. For me, this player in black and white is just looking across, slightly furrowed brow, but I don't think he's looking up or down, just kind of horizontal. This player in blue looked at both his eye line, felt he was looking up at this sort of direction, so that's why I placed it there.
Okay, thank you. Next, Trevor, please could you justify your position?
Yes, sir.
My cross is the green cross here. This player is looking up, in my opinion, in that general direction. To give me the height of the ball, I've used this player's eyes. I think the blue player is backing slightly into him, probably going to win the ball. This chap in black and white is just there trying to put him off as much as possible, but just going by his eye line, it's got a bit of a way to come with his arm ready to come down as he perhaps heads that ball, but on the side of the centre of the ball will be there.
Thank you. Next, Kieran, could you please justify your selection?
Yeah, mine's the blue cross here. I've taken both players into consideration, and this player in black and white needs to be looking horizontally, so somewhere along this line. This player here is also looking in an upward direction, but because both players have got their eyes wide open, it doesn't look as though he's about to head the ball, or either player's about to head the ball, so I'm suggesting the ball is in the foreground in front of both players, and I've taken both eye lines to judge where my cross is.
Thank you. Next, Ari, could you please justify your selection?
Yes, my cross is orange over there. Felt that the player in blue is holding his position, is holding his ground. The ball, I think, is dropping on him. He's trying the most to keep his position. So which is being affected by the player in black and white on the back. He's looking straight as well at the ball. For the height, I use the eye lines of the player on the back, and then with the eye line of the player in blue as well, he's looking slightly to his left, crossing all those references. That's why I place it where it is.
Thank you. Next, Leo, could you please justify your selection?
Yes, mine is the grey cross. I think if you look at the player in blue, if you look at his body language, he's got his arms out, he's leaning against the player in black and white. I think the ball's coming into him. He might be trying to sort of just shield this ball to chest this ball, or if the ball comes in, he might just flick it on. I think the player in black and white is trying to challenge against him. If you look at his eye line, I think he's looking that way, and I think if the player in blue, if you look at his eyes, he's looking that way, and as Harry said, just a little bit to his left. So the two eye lines, I put my cross there.
Thank you very much. Next, Gareth, could you please justify your selection?
Yeah, mine's the purple cross here. What's been said already, I think the player in blue is trying to shield the ball, and he's been pushed into by the guy in the black and white shirt. He's concentrating on the ball, so we've got that eye line there. And this guy, to me, is looking slightly to his right, our left. So that's taking his eye line, and the eye line from there, that's where we put my purple cross.
Thank you very much. And finally, Alan, could you please justify your selection?
Yeah, mine is the yellow one. So yeah, as my colleague said, yeah, two players challenging the ball. I think the ball is in the foreground, coming down towards the player in blue, who's trying to protect the ball and hold the player in his back. I think the player on the left is looking straight horizontally, and the player on the right hand side is looking towards this angle, and that's why I put my cross there.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 7 individual selections.
Well, we've got a pretty much in agreement with the height and angles.
Could you put the magnifier right over the white cross, please, Charlie?
Yeah.
So,
And it works with all, all the crosses, doesn't it? I mean, anybody.
well, I felt it was slightly higher just because of, you can just see the white of his eye underneath there, so I thought he was looking slightly higher. And this guy here to me is looking slightly left, to our left. That cross work, the white average works for me.
Yeah. Well, are we going? Anybody differ? Or should I?
I think it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I do that.
I think it works. Yeah.
Balance is Gareth and I, who are the two extremes, left and right.
Right.
Yeah, but
I'm happy.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 1421, 1010. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.